Hey guys, what is up? I'm here with Jared. Again, we've been detailing his journey throughout the 6 months inside of the accelerator program. And guys, I got to hand it to Jared here. He's absolutely been killing it in this business with school. Jared, what are you going to school for, bro?
I'm going to school for chemical engineering right now.
Chemical engineering, probably one of the hardest things to go for in college. And how much profit did you do in your reselling business last month?
Last month, I cleared $5,500 in profit after buying inventory.
$5,500 in profit. And I got to point this out. How much of that was repeat business?
About 55%.
So over half
of it
of your
was repeat.
entire sales from last month came from customers that you have dealt with in the past.
Yep, absolutely.
And Jared, how long have you been flipping phones and electronics?
I've been flipping. This is going to be my 6th month flipping phones. The end of this month will mark my first 6 months doing it.
6 months. 6 months, and you're making more than most do in a year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easily, right? You didn't even know what activation lock was until a month ago.
Yeah. I still
Bro,
got a lot to learn.
I remember the Slack chat on that, and it was like, "Do you guys know what activation lock is?" And I'm just like, "What?" Like, you did 5,500 in profit. How do you not know what activation lock is? That's amazing. I love it though. So, Jared, bro, I'm gonna ask you some questions. And for the people watching, the reason I ask these questions is number one, to get feedback on how to make my program better. Right. I'm always about making things better. Jared, you know this very well. I think I've optimized everything as best as I can. But there's always room for improvement, right? So, Jared, what were the top 3 things that you learned or that you gained from the accelerator program?
All right, yeah. Top 3 things. Number 1 is negotiation. The bullet method has made me so much more money than like you would know, honestly, right? Well, I remember when I first started out, I was offering way too much for phones because I would basically ask them like pretty much everything about their phone. So they kind of were like, hey, it's like my phone is a little more valuable than what I really think it is, right? But once I learned how to bullet, not only do I close more deals, I also make more profit on those deals. Second thing I learned is the power of follow-up and repeat business. I mean, obviously, right? It wasn't until last month when I learned how much I actually make a repeat business. But when I saw the numbers, I was like, wow. Wow, that's a lot of repeat business. Like I knew I had repeat customers, but to see like the actual numbers that I actually got from it, right?
Do you want to share those numbers from the spreadsheet you built? I know you took our KPI sheet and made your own. So, and honestly, as an engineering student,
this is my thing. All right, so
looked at that and I was like, holy crap, that's amazing.
So in total gross profit
share your screen, bro.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, share the proof.
Yeah, sure. I'll show you.
There's gonna be people like, nah, he didn't do it.
Dude, this is legit. So I know this says only 5,000. I give $500 to my auntie because she actually helped me get started. She gave me a loan, so I paid off. And I actually tracked that as well. I tracked that loan payment as well. But yeah, so as you guys can see here, wait, this is November. We want October. Yeah, so in October, hold on.
These numbers, guys. Look how good he tracks this stuff.
Yeah, this should be Google Ads. I don't know why it's not tracking this one, right? But regardless of that, right, these numbers are all fine. So my monthly gross profit was $7,000 of that repeat, right? That's about $3,500 in gross profit in which I made from repeat customers, and also like from Resell Deck, right? Last month in Resell Deck, right? I got like a 4 times return on that. That actually might be a little bit higher, right? Because I couldn't always count. I didn't always count whether it was just like a regular repeat or if it was a regular Resell Deck league. But yeah.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, Resell Deck is the software that I have that helps all of my students generate repeat business for their business. Go ahead, Jared. I'm gonna shut my door.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's like as you can see here, right? It's like I track all my expenses right here, right? And my total return on ad spend in just like overall is like I for every dollar I spend, like I make 1,000% on all my ads, right? And at this point, right, I just like I haven't even touched my ads in like in a couple of months because I just keep getting leads from it, right? And yeah, I could optimize this a lot more if I really wanted to. And but
But
yeah,
you're in
that's
college,
yeah, I don't have that much time, right? But the time that I do,
Yeah.
right, is pretty much just doing those two things, following up and using the bullet method. That'll give you like that's like that'll do a lot for you just like that. But I know you asked for three. The third one is definitely is that I'm capable of doing stuff like this.
Wow.
Because like here's the thing, right? Is like we all like know that we are capable of it, right? But until you see actual results, right? You don't like until you actually see the journey, right? It's hard to visualize it. But now it's like I'm starting to open my eyes, my mind to like things bigger than reselling. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I don't want to be reselling forever, right? Because already in 6 months, right? Sometimes I feel myself getting really tired,
Of
right?
course.
But yeah, those are the big three things right there. It was number one, know how to negotiate by bulleting. Two, following up, right? And three, envisioning the journey and getting yourself in the mindset to do bigger and better things. And those three things right there, I mean, that's applicable for anything.
Yeah. That's amazing, dude. So, by the way, guys, just so you guys know, before Jared started flipping phones and electronics, he was flipping couches. This is documented over the course of 3 videos now with Jared. He was in my starter kit program, which was originally a 7 a month program. And then we did another one, I think, where you made like 3,000 in sales. We were documenting your journey like 1 month in. And
Yeah.
now here he is again, 5,500 net profit, which is, amazing. And how old are you?
I turned 23 in January.
23 years old, guys, in college, making, and from what I heard, being made fun of by some of your peers for flipping electronics.
Yeah, some of them actually sold to me, but other ones they're like, they're like, call me, I mean, I live in California, right? They're calling me like a dirty scalper, dirty capitalist scum. It's hilarious. I've heard everything.
The crazy thing is, though, with your customers, what do we do? What do we tell them that we do? We tell them what we do, don't we?
No, we straight up tell them, it's like they ask me all the time, it's like, oh, what do you do with them? I say, oh, I buy and I resell, right? And you gotta own it. You know what I mean? Because no one likes a sleazeball. I don't like a
Yep.
sleazeball, right? It's like if I was in their shoes, right? I want to know like how are these guys actually making their money. But I'll tell them straight up, and that's important too. If there was a fourth thing that would probably be in the top five is
Yeah,
be
telling the truth. Yeah.
authentic with your customer base, because when they know right off the bat that you're making money off of them, right, they're going to be like for a little bit, right? But if you're authentic about it and you tell them the truth, right, they're like, okay, I understand how your business works. I understand why you need it at the price you need it for. And even if they don't sell to you, right, the worst thing with them is just like they just don't sell to you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But you're always going to be in their mind. Like I have people who say no to me all the time and they come back, right, for a different item, right? Just because they wanted a little more for their electronics, And those guys, they still sell to me.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things I've learned over the course of reselling is once you tell people exactly what you do, they're totally cool with you. Like, like I mean, there's a lot of people out there that'll be like, I got to talk to my boss, I got to do this, I got to do that. But guys, tell the truth. Like, people will respect you 10 times more if you just tell the truth about your business. And get this, it sounds counterintuitive, but once you tell them what you do, they will come back a lot more often. Am I right, Jared?
No, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Yeah. So, well, Jared, dude, I'm really proud of you, and I can't wait for you to join Rescale, and help you take this to, a hopefully $10,000 profit business, which you're definitely capable of, and I think you can do it within the next 6 months. So, especially in your area and with the skill set that you have, along with Resell Deck, that's just going to snowball, right? Like the repeat. I mean, if you stop your business right now, you still have money coming in, right? If you
Yeah.
stopped all of your ads. Yeah. Amazing. Most resellers can't say that. It's amazing stuff. So guys, if you want to have the level of success that Jared has had, apply for the mentorship, right? You can do it below. If you're not ready for mentorship, grab the ebook, $4.95. Like stupid, right? I give, honestly, guys, and you guys can, and Jared, you found me on YouTube. You guys can do very well on my free content alone, but if you want help and you want to do this a whole lot faster, like Jared did, just apply below and I'll help you out. So Jared, thanks for coming on. Any last words for anybody watching?
Yeah, don't try to do it on your own. Don't try to do it on your own. You like Chris said, you can definitely do it the free way, and that's what I was trying to do at first, right? But it's like, man, it's just like the stuff you learn here, guys, it's like, honestly, it's I know it sounds cliche, but it was like it changed my life. Like it really did. Like making only $2,000 a month doing couches on my best months, right? And I was like, man, do I have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Right? No, man, like my entire mindset, my entire outlook on everything has changed. So guys, like just like do what he says, right? Just if you don't want to get the mentorship, yeah, just listen and you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
I love it. Fantastic, man. Well, awesome. So guys, yeah, the links are below. I got a whole bunch of resources and stuff you guys can check out in the description. But this is Jared. This is his third video, and I can't wait to interview him after Rescale. And hopefully we'll have you at that $10,000 profit month after Rescale, which I think you are fully capable of. So awesome. Thanks, Jared.